Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having the best day. Let's see what messages want to come through for you, what you need to know, what's coming towards you in the near future. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, I hope you're all having such a beautiful birthday season. I love you so much. I've missed you guys, and I'm so excited to be doing your reading today. Let's see what's coming towards Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. The fairy who was kissed by the pixies. So this is love. So this is love. Although it looks frustrating. Wait, what is it? Oh, that gnome. I'm thinking Geo the Slow for some reason. Geo the Slow is a very slow moving energy. I don't know why that just came to mind with, oh, that gnome. There's something that's been like slowly dragging out, slow burn. Maybe that's why you're feeling frustrated. Waiting for the right one. Lysa Moon's daughter. The universe has a little special something something for you. Okay? There's a little something something coming on your way. But you're like, where is it, Jade? Oh, where is it? Where it at, though? Where it at? Calm down. Get calm. Chill, chill, chill. It's happening. It's literally on your doorstep. Like, with this card says that love is all around you. Love is within you. There's so much love. There's so much love. Maybe you're just having some relationship problems. You're like, can this person just act right? Get their shit together? Like, they're like, you need me to get that shit together so we could get together. Oh my God. Such an old ass song. But anyways, y'all, it looks like you got some lessons in your relationships, in your love life, in your friendships, in your family, and you're just feeling a little like misunderstood. Feeling a little misunderstood. It's okay. You may feel like it's not okay, but this is just where you're at in your journey. This is temporary. And it's all happening for a reason. There's a lot of questions you have. You're gonna get the answers. There's a lot of mystery and a lot that you don't know about. A lot going on behind the scene that universe has been teasing, giving a little teaser trailer. Little hints, little nudges, little push, little shove. Like, you know, you're very close. You're on the verge of some sort of breakthrough when it comes to your relationships. But yeah, you could be feeling like you get so close and then it just falls out of your life. A lot of false starts. So, I am seeing at the bottom of the deck, there is a sabotagey energy. So either you're sabotaging yourself, or there's an energy around you that could be sabotaging you or blocking you or tugging at your energy and blocking you from fully moving forwards towards these desires. Journeyman and the Green Woman. But a lot of you, it's just yourself getting in your own freaking way. All right. Journeyman is all about new beginnings, kind of like the Fool, right? Stepping into a brand new cycle. You're divinely guided, protected. You don't have all the facts, all the information. You have some experience, but not a whole. You're going into something completely new, uncharted territory. You think you've known this road. You think you've been here before, but this is different. This is different than the last time. Okay. And so I think that's why Bodacious Boach is here, is saying like, hey, your approach to this needs to change because clearly it ain't working, right? Oh, that gnome. Feeling frustrated, feeling blocked, feeling like you're getting the same results. You got to do something a little bit different. Your approach has to change. Even just the slightest little twist, even just the slightest little adjustment can make a huge difference. Okay? And also stop trying to change others. You can't. You just can't. That's just not how it works. Okay. What is gonna be this reading, y'all? I have no clue, but we're gonna get into it. We already are into it. 21, 26, and 38 are your numbers so far. All right, what's coming towards Libra? What do my Libras need to know? Look out for. What is coming towards Libra? Look, this card flew. Here we go. Knight of Cups in reverse. Why am I getting major missed opportunities? If you're looking for love, y'all gotta start showing up emotionally available, because you keep on attracting people that are like nonchalant, they don't seem to care, they're not putting much effort in, or they're not really showing up for you. You gotta stop chasing those motherfuckers. Truly. And this Knight of Cups in reverse, what's at the bottom? Justice. This is lessons in love, y'all. This is lessons in love. Tough love a little bit too. Knight of Cups in the reverse already is indicating that there's a blockage, an emotional blockage, a blockage in the heart center, heart space. You could be dealing with somebody that is a player. Just a heads up, just a warning, y'all. So be careful of that. Someone who's really charming, very sweet with their words, but they're just words. A whole lot of nothing. Okay, sorry, my hair is like tickling me. All right, what's coming towards Libra? 5 of Wands reversed. This blockage is being removed. And if you're having relationship issues with someone, you're working it out. Why are all these cards in the reverse here? Ace of Swords in the reverse. I'm sensing miscommunication, seeing things. Oh my God, all these cards in the reverse. 2 of Pentacles reverse. My deck's not upside down. We have a 4 of Pentacles at the bottom. I'm seeing an energy of like holding back from speaking your truth, or holding back from being vulnerable, or just expressing how you really feel. You keep going back and forth. There is a wishy-washy energy as well that you're embodying, that also someone else. It's like you could be mirroring someone. You and this person might be mirroring one another. There is something that's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I can tell that it's frustrating, right? Oh, that no, you're feeling really frustrated. You kind of want to just quit. You kind of just want to give up. Don't do that. Don't do that. But wow. Okay. 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reverse, and the 3 of Swords. Why are you holding? You're holding on to something that is clearly causing a lot of pain, and you're dissatisfied. This is not good for you. Universe is like trying to protect you by showing you, hey, this isn't for you. But you're like, please, but please. 4 of Pentacles, you're like holding on for dear life. But this it's either it's a delay in the timing, saying just not right now, or it's literally just saying, hey, it's now, but just not with this thing, not with this person, not on this path. That ain't it. No. Why are you lying to yourself? Don't lie to yourself. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Time to see things clearly. Maybe you've been having a hard time seeing things clearly, or you've been in denial about something. Let's try a few more. Ace of Wands. Getting all these aces in this reading so far, and Death. Finally, something new, something different, something that is a huge shift from whatever this familiar pattern, familiar energy is. Page of Swords. Yeah, there's something new. There's something new that's sparking your interest. Someone new sparking your interest, y'all. All right. Let me before I get ahead of myself, let's talk about this for a second. This 5 of Wands in reverse. You're tired of having to compete for love. You're not on a game show. You're not on The Bachelor, Bachelorette. Unless you are, comment down below, correct me, prove me I'm wrong. But this ain't no game show. This is real life, y'all. And you're tired of fighting. And if you are finding yourself and your partner, you're in a relationship, always on the battlefield, it's like you're on the same team. You're not opponents. Let's work together. This is a card of resolution, though. It is. But I feel like you're just tired of fighting for the wrong people, fighting to be seen, fighting to be heard or understood. You're just done fighting. You're done fighting. Done trying to explain yourself to people who don't want to hear your side of the story or to have a conversation. There's this avoidant energy. Either you or others seem to be tiptoeing around some sort of truth. It feels dull. It's this is a blockage when it comes to expression, when it comes to truth speaking. There's a lot of white lies, maybe some bigger lies, but even small lies. What are you hiding? What are you trying to cover? Normally, if there's a small lie, it's because you're trying to hide something much bigger. So it adds up, y'all. And you may be sensing someone's not being entirely honest with you, or you could feel like someone's hiding something from you. And you're not crazy for feeling that way, and your intuition is on point. And Life's Moon's Daughter, this is a very mysterious, kind of questionable energy. This is also a card that represents trickery and deception. So you would feel right to have those red flags, the radars kind of kicking in, be like, hey, something's not right here, right? And if it's leaving you feeling really frustrated all the time, or it's taking away from your well-being, your happiness, it's something that isn't in alignment. At the end of the day, even if you have a lot of love, even if you care very deeply about these people, and it doesn't even have to be about romance, don't even have to be about any of that. It could be about your friends, it could be about family. It's just something's just not quite balanced. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Something is really, it's very, very, very lopsided, and it ain't been that way maybe ever or in a very long time. And I feel like you keep bending over backwards for people that don't do the same. You check up on them. Do they check up on you? You're always reaching out. Do they reach out to you? It seems this Two of Pentacles reverse, there's just like this lack of respect, lack of reciprocation, mutual effort. And yeah, I see why you're done with it. I see why you're kind of fed up with it. I see why you feel I see why you're in this oh that no. You're like, get it together or get lost. Wow. So enough of juggling all that. You're done juggling that. You're putting it to rest. No longer sabotaging or betraying yourself, staying in those situations, chasing after people that just clearly don't deserve your time or energy or your love. So when you shift your focus elsewhere, boom, new opportunity presents itself. Ace of Wands and Death. This might be around Scorpio season. This could be around, well, let me pull up my calendar. It's the 15th I'm doing this reading. By even like next week, you guys. If you're listening to this reading, timely manner, whenever you come across this, perhaps in the next week or so. But Scorpio season, as I'm doing this reading, is next week. So there may be something that comes up around this weekend for those watching when I post this. It could be as soon as tomorrow. Comment down below, keep me updated. I would love to hear from you. But there's something new that has begun. And this is a game changer. This is exactly what you have been hoping for and praying for. And all these frustrating times and irritating experiences with these people, with these things, it all makes it worth it in the end. It all makes it worth it. Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups at the bottom. It's looking pretty promising, y'all. It's looking pretty promising. The Fool as well. See you jumping into something. Let's look a little bit further into this. See, like there could be a connection you make, and it changes your life. It's like there's this spark, there's this chemistry. Oh. Let me just shut up for a second. I'm sorry, I laugh a lot. Someone commented the other day, and they're like, you laugh too much. I can't watch it. I'm not Miss Serious. If you need someone serious, I'm not your reader. Peace and love. I laugh a lot. That's me. The life is serious already. Can we have some laughter? Can we have some fun? My gosh, we're on a floating rock. So, anyways, it's kind of funny. Ace of Wands, this is what fell out. Temperance reversed and the Sun reversed. This is, I don't get, it's permanent. And this also feels, it's like illuminating something within you that's out of balance or out of sync, or something that needs to change. What? I did not expect that, but it flew out. It flew out. Justice at the bottom. So this is where you're receiving the justice you deserve after all these disappointments, after all these unbalanced, breadcrumby relationships, people that didn't take you serious, the sun in the reverse, people that took advantage of your kindness and caring nature, your heart, your vulnerability. Justice is being served here. The moon reversed and the high priestess. Something is being revealed to you in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. And it's something that you felt intuitively in your soul. Like, there is no denying, like, there's something you felt for a while and it's just being confirmed. And it happens very suddenly. Ace of Wands has a very quick energy too. Kind of comes up out of the blue. I'm hearing up in flames. So even the Ace of Wands to death, this could even be showing like something that starts quick and then it ends like immediately after. And you're like, well, what the fuck was the point of that? And oh, that gnome, you're like, what was the point? What was the reason? What the heck? Universe is kind of funny like that. Sometimes things happen in mysterious ways. Four of Pentacles. This fell out between the Ace of Wands and death. There is part of you that's holding on to this idea that you could change people. Queen of Pentacles reverse. There's a lot of selfish people in your life, or selfish people that feel entitled to your energy, feel entitled to your time, to your money, to your heart, to your resources, to your advice. Sorry, I feel like I have like a hair is tickling me. It's making me mental. I also feel like this could be saying you're needing to reserve yourself and raise your standards. Some of your standards are way down low. How low can you go? Clearly pretty fucking low. But it's time to raise the standard. It's time to raise the bar. And it's like if you're even like an artist or something, you're underselling yourself. If you sell even like musical beats or something, you're being too cheap. You're expensive. Start acting like it. Your time is expensive. Your love is expensive. Your energy. You are so worthy and so valuable. So stop acting like you cheap, because you ain't. And not everybody can afford you. Not everybody can afford you. Otherwise, clearly, those that had interactions with you, what did that lead you to? It didn't look like it was that happy, joy, right? Where did that get you? So that's maybe the shift that's needed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did not expect this to be the reading for you. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was like, I don't know, it's like your birthday season. I was thinking it was gonna be like, I don't know, birthday vibes, birthday lessons, I guess. Knight of Swords in the reverse. You're done. You're done with something. Seriously, the fact this fell out on death, you are done. You take the keys out of the car. You're done. You're gonna walk. I'm just kidding. Six of Swords in the reverse at the bottom. There's something that is trying to come up from your past though. There's something or someone familiar. You could be trying to, maybe it's not that you're trying to, but someone's trying to rekindle things or reconnect with you. Queen of Wands and then the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You're not interested, or it looks like if you were to go back to this, it would just be a big setback, or it would block you. So it's not really recommended to, especially we have pre-shadow Mercury retrograde coming up in the near future. So this is a time where we do have some loose ends and unfinished business and some cleaning up to do. And there may be some familiar faces that creep on in and try and see if they can make their way back into you because they want something that you got. Oh. Let's clarify a little bit of this stuff. I see like you're making changes. Death to the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like you're cutting something out of your life cold turkey. You're clearing something very abruptly, blocking something, walking away from something. And it's very fast. Like it just hits you and you can't ignore it. So, okay, Knight of Cups reverse. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse for Libra? Moon flipped itself in the reverse here. So you see someone's true colors, true intentions. Tower, 2 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. Your perspective on someone has changed greatly. You see the truth and you're not in denial about it anymore. It's out in the open. I think that you could have given this individual the benefit of the doubt, but you were ignoring your intuition. You're trying to think of things in a more like reasonable, logical way. I see like you're trying to persist here, the 9 of Wands. You're trying your best to fight for this person, fight for this love, you know, something like that. And it's time to choose wisely. It's time to make smarter, wiser decisions. And someone likes to chase. 5 of Wands at the bottom. Someone likes to chase because when you pull back, it makes them want you even more. 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Yeah, literally someone is like, as soon as you kind of, you pull back or you're focusing your energy elsewhere or you start detaching, it makes them want you more. It makes them want to pursue you. But it's a very, we have a Page of Wands out here. Page of Wands is normally pretty immature versus, oh look, King of Cups. Big energy, maturity level difference. Like this could even be indicating an age gap. It doesn't have to be, but even just like emotional maturity wise. This is interesting. Because I feel like someone gives you a lot of hope, a lot of promise of like potential. But as you can see in the 6 of Pentacles, they're like little bubbles. You can easily pop those bubbles. Like it's not the most sustainable energy or solid or concrete. I feel like if someone makes plans with you, they cancel it last minute or they ghost last minute or like they just go, like they're just not reliable. 5 of Wands, reversed. 10 of Pentacles, I flipped out sideways. So I'm gonna keep it upright, but just a little tidbit is I don't know if certain friends or family really see what you see in this person or these people. Some people that are close to you are like, man, Libra, what do you see in this person? Like, they're just ordinary. They're just ordinary. You're making them special. You're making them more special than what they actually are. Okay, but this could be family. You might be experiencing a little bit of some tension or misunderstandings, miscommunication with some people that are close to you. Your community even might be misunderstanding you. King of Swords and then the 7 of Wands. I'm seeing a little bit of some uncomfortable conversations, and it brings out your sharper, detached, icy, aloof side. You know, the 7 of Wands, he does feel like he doesn't belong here. He's different from the rest. He stands out from the rest, right? There's this man versus these mermaids. They're like, what the hell are you doing here? And so it's a bit uncomfortable. So you may feel like you're being iced out or isolated, or it's like you versus them. You might feel that way. You may feel like this house ain't a home is what I'm hearing, or you feel like you don't belong in a certain place or environment anymore. 6 of Wands at the bottom, Queen of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. You may feel like some people aren't being honest with you. You may feel like some people are lying to you because of your status, because of like the work you do. It's because of like the love you have. You may feel or sense someone's intentions aren't the most pure, or they want something from you, or like there could even be a little bit of jealousy. Like there's just there's a vibe that you get, and you're not wrong for feeling that. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, flipping out as I'm about to clarify this Ace of Swords reversed. So you may feel like someone's not being direct with you. You may feel like someone's telling you what you want to hear, not what they actually think. And you're like, can you just be honest with me? Ace of Swords reverse for Libra. It's Empress. That's where you can experience growth in these relationships, is by having those tough conversations. But some people run away. Some people disappear. Three of Swords I can't speak. Three of Swords and Justice, Libra energy. You know, having rough patches in your relationships, friendships, family, romance, it doesn't have to be the end all be all. You can use that as opportunity to strengthen the bond, to strengthen the trust and intimacy, right? None of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. Lessons can be learned. Let's do better. But some people shy away from that. Some people aren't ready to grow. Some people just aren't on that level. They may reach it someday. They may not. That's up to them. That's not up for you to decide or for you to try and convince or change them. Some people just aren't ready to grow. We have an Empress versus a Page of Pentacles in reverse. You and these people may not be on the same page or want the same things. So I do see you outgrowing some of these individuals, and it sucks, right? It's not fun. It's not the most enjoyable, but it is a blessing in disguise. You may not be able to see it right now, but this grief that you could be going through, it serves a purpose. This frustration that you're experiencing, it serves a purpose. Even with Oh That Gnome, in the write-up of this, the author that created this deck, they say it's like, you know, you may fall and land face in the mud. And you're like, man, what the hell? You're crashing out. But if it wasn't for the opportunity, maybe there's something you're discovering through this experience that you wouldn't have come to realize if it wasn't for this lesson, for this person, for this thing. It's happening for you, not to you. It's happening for you. And so you're going through a massive upgrade, a massive level up, a huge spiritual expansion. And I promise this is for your best. This is for your highest good. Even though I know Three of Swords, it probably hurts. It probably stings a little bit. And you wonder, like, well, what could I have done differently? If there's something I could have done to avoid this, but I don't think there is. I don't think there is. This would have happened regardless. It taught you what you need to know about your self-worth, your self-love, your value, and I think you need to raise your prices a little bit. Magician, Eight of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. There again, I'm seeing like you have such big dreams. You have such big goals for yourself, huge desires, and it requires you to walk away from the comfortable, walk away from what's familiar, what feels safe. And there's part of you that's holding on. There's part of you that wants to stay put. You want others to come along with you. And you're like, okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for you to join me. I'll wait for you to be, okay, you're not ready. I'll wait for you. That's doing you a disservice. And that's unfair for you. And they may never be ready. And there's you now missing out on your life and missing out on these opportunities that are showing up for you. And that's unfair for you to just put your life on hold just because someone isn't ready. Someone is. If they ain't, someone else is, okay? What you want is out there. What you want, you can have. Two of Pentacles reverse, Six of Cups. See, and you're like in this limbo. Three of Cups, it's sideways. It's sideways. Two of Pentacles reverse for Libra. Sideways again. Sun in there. See, because it's like hit or miss. That's the thing. And this is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse when we're talking about like something that's imbalanced, something that's wishy-washy, something that isn't consistent or breadcrumby, right? Six of Cups. So there's history here. This is with people that are from your childhood, people that you grew up with, people that you have gone back years ago, or like you got some history here. And these are with people that you probably also do have past lives with. You probably do have karma with these individuals, whether it's one person or many multiple. There's a little bit of some karmic clearing taking place here. And I'm also just seeing that even if it's something new, it's still like a reflection of a past pattern that keeps on showing up with just different faces. And so sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's amazing. Sometimes y'all are really on the same page. It's amazing. Y'all feel like this. You feel close. You're on the same wavelength. You get together. You have great times, make amazing memories. And then other times it's just so dull. It's so bleh. And just like, it's not fulfilling. It's very restrictive. It's very, it's like blocking the sun, and it gets cold and you're like, man, I need a jacket, but I didn't got one, so I gotta suck it up. But it's like you're tolerating something that you don't really want to tolerate anymore, and you don't have to. The longer you stay put in these places that you've outgrown, the more hurt, the more damage you're creating. You're doing yourself a disservice by sticking around in places that you've outgrown. I think, look, Four of Swords and then the Page of Swords. Take some time to think about this. Take some time to reflect. Take a pause. Take a breather. If someone had recently done something that hurt or upset you, you might want to think about addressing it. Page of Swords. This might be a good time to bring those matters up if you feel hurt. If you've been distant or you've kind of pulled back your energy, understandable, right? When you get hurt, someone cuts you, someone does something petty, intentional or not, and it hurts you, you have the right to withdraw. You do have the right to pull back, protect your energy. But then it's like, take some time to think about it. Page of Swords, take some time to express or speak your truth. And if these are people that are meant to be in your life with the Star, they'll honor that, they'll recognize that, they'll appreciate it, and they won't shy away or run away when things get hard. And if they do, then they're just not for you. And I know it's not so easy to accept, but better you know now than later. Okay. I want to switch decks. Okay, let's use this one. We're at 31 minutes, okay. So this Ace of Wands came out, and I was like, okay, when it first came out, I was like, hey, you got something new coming on in. But then when the Sun and Temperance reverse fell out, that I was like, oh, I don't know if it's all that though. So let me see. Ace of Wands for Libra. Six of Cups at the bottom. Okay. So tell me about this Ace of Wands. Eight of Swords tried flipping out. There's something about this that makes you feel uncomfortable or nervous. Let's see. The fella. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Hangman. And the High Priestess. Hierophant. There's something you're being guided towards continuing putting effort into. This could even be about yourself, because the cards that came out clarifying this Ace of Wands is more like solo energy, spiritual energy, your mindset shifting, healing. There's a lot going on energetically speaking. Like this is saying like to continue to keep raising your vibration and allowing yourself to process these emotions, but then be brave enough to look at it from a different perspective than what you're just like what comes natural, like the natural, or sorry, like how do I say it? Say something negative happens, something bad happens, something that irritates the fuck out of you. Your initial reaction is get annoyed, get frustrated, cry about it, yell about it, you know, complain about it to a friend. That's like the old way, the old habit, that instinctual pattern. And so when this comes up, what you're being guided towards continuing is like shifting your mindset. Like you're allowed to feel the way you do, feel it, but then pause and ask yourself, can I look at this a different way? Or what is this trying to teach me? And there's something in there for you that's going to unlock a doorway to like a big breakthrough, a massive opportunity, some sort of commitment as well, I'm seeing. Hierophant, Three of Pentacles, and the Fool. There is something new coming in. It's coming in very soon. Four of Pentacles for Libra. Two of Pentacles and it flipping itself sideways / kind of almost in the reverse here. You're so close. Like I see you detaching from something. You're so close. Like you're so close. There's still a little bit of this hesitation or a little bit of doubt, that kind of a little wavering, just a little bit. But I'm seeing you're in this process of letting go / loosening the grip, not holding on so tightly. Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles there. So you could even be holding on to a little bit of resentment. You feeling a little petty, a little bitter, a little bitter Betty. Shout out to anybody named Betty. Love you. But yeah, so Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, you're like, I'm not gonna let it slide. I'm not gonna forget. I ain't gonna forgive you either, bitch. Or it's gonna take a long time. Knight of Pentacles is gonna take a long time for you to fully let that go or move on from it. So okay, well if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. But like you are moving forwards, it's just moving forwards and like it's a slow. You know when I was like, when that gnome came out and I want to call him Gio the Slow? It's like that. It's like there's this slow movement, but it's like really slow. And I think part of why it's slow is because there's still this energy of holding on to what's familiar and what is comfortable, even though what's comfortable or familiar may not be the best. And you may be very much aware of that, but just because you're aware of it doesn't mean you can just like switch whatever the fuck's going on up in your brain. It's going to take a lot of mindfulness and practice and consistency. You know, even forming new habits take time. They say 21 days and that, you know, stick it out for 21 days, watch your life turn around. It could happen a lot quicker. It could happen a lot faster. It can also happen a lot slower. It really just kind of comes down to you and what it is and how big of this commitment is, or how big of this lifestyle changes or mindset changes or habit. Like, you know, it's not always like a cookie cutter, same for every situation, but be patient with yourself, y'all. Eight of Cups, in the process of walking away from some things, leaving behind some things that you've built for a while, a long time, right? Months, years, for a very long time. So it's makes sense why it's hard to just get up and walk away from what's familiar, what's so deeply rooted and what's comfortable, what's all that jazz. I think I'm repeating myself. So Death and the Knight of Swords reverse. Let's see, because those cards came out together, I think. Or no, not, well, yeah, Knight of Swords fell out on the Death card when I pulled another one. So we're going to clarify them together. And I split the deck. We have Death with the Eight of Cups. Things that you're walking away from, and it looks like it's permanent. It looks like your mind's made up. Looks like you've had enough. You're done. And even going back to the beginning with the fairy who was kissed by the pixies and how this card talks about love. And it's so funny. I started reading like, is this love? And it's like, clearly this ain't. Clearly this ain't. But anyways, if there is love, you can love from afar. Just because you'll love someone doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. You can love someone but still keep your distance. That might be hard. That might be unfamiliar for you. Death and the Knight of Swords reverse. Let's see what's ending. Five of Cups reverse. The sadness, the depression, the heaviness, the dark times. You're coming out of that. So that's great to see. King of Wands. Death and the Knight of Swords reversed. For Libra, Three of Wands. Okay, look at that. Shifting and focusing towards the future. New things coming on. And there's some changes to some plans. Or you may, whatever plans you may have right now, your plans may change. They might change. It's like travel plans or moving plans, things like that. But yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. So clarifying Death, Knight of Swords reverse. What's coming to an end is this disappointment, or all these disappointments you've been experiencing in your life, in your relationships, in this period that you've been in. It taught you a lot. Thanks for the lesson, Spirit. But Libra's ready to move on. So you're picking yourself back up. Instead of focusing on what you've lost, you're focusing on what you've gained. Big perspective shift. I feel like we've had a couple of readings like this lately in the past for you Libras, like big perspective shift. Like that is this huge unlocking for you. And it's changing the way you show up. It's changing the way that you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, your confidence, just like having more certainty within the decisions that you make and how you show up in the world, how you present yourself. You're coming into a whole new level of confidence and clarity. It feels very grounded. You feel very grounded. And I like that we have the Three of Wands next, which tells me that like you're making these plans for the future. I don't think you're giving like all these massive expectations and like all this extra pressure. I feel like you're going into this move with an open mind, and it just seems refreshing. You seem to have more of a positive or optimistic outlook than you've had lately or recently. Feels like you're starting to warm up. We started the kind of this reading when we were clarifying. We had a King of Swords, which she was like very detached and like icy and aloof and just kind of not really caring too much or sticking to facts, logic, and just being honest and realistic. But he, you know, King of Swords at a party, he's very uptight. He's not very outgoing or social or funsy, laughing, happy, joy. You're switching from that to a King of Wands and even a King of Cups at the bottom. So emotionally available, warm, caring, nurturing, compassionate, confident, outgoing, outspoken. You have this charisma. You have this energy that you're embodying that makes you more likable. Not saying that you weren't likable before at all. I fucking love you, but there's just something that has shifted or switched within you recently, or what you're stepping into. Maybe this is Venus in Libra, which is your sign. It's making you feel like yourself again. Like you're finally starting to feel like you after a very long time. And yeah, King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You're finding your people. You're finding your soul tribe. You're finding like-minded people. Thing is, see, and it's nice, the Six of Pentacles, but then it's with the Page of Cups. So it's like, is this another lesson? Death. Okay, no. Oh, look. Death and the Devil and the Tower. Okay, you learned the lesson. Breakthroughs, Aces, Swords. Okay, yeah. Because what I was going to say is like, okay, this is, you know, reciprocation over here. King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You're looking for people that are going to reciprocate your depth, your kindness, your compassion, your love, your caring nature. You're looking for those that are going to reciprocate. A Page of Cups to the King of Cups. Is there a mutual understanding? Yeah. Is there a familiar essence? Yeah. Page of Cups is less experienced though. This is like a grown-ass man versus a little boy. Big difference. Can the Page of Cups grow and evolve to meet the King at the same wavelength? Yeah, but it's gonna take time. So it's like, think about a little cup versus a big ass pot. Their cup can't fill the pot. You're the pot. You know, your cup is as big as this big pot, full of water. Your cup, your pot will overflow theirs. Their little tiny little cup, little shot glass, it's not gonna fill your pot. Does that make sense? Like, you know, their intentions may be there and their intentions may be pure. They may have good intentions, but at the same time, I don't know, like Six of Pentacles to that, is that enough? Is that enough? I guess if they're only gonna give you a little page, give them a page back, don't give them the king, you know? Keep it mutual, keep it balanced, keep it reciprocated. If they can only give you a crumb, give them a crumb back, don't give them the full loaf, man. You've learned your lessons, yes? Death, Devil, and the Tower, I think you've learned your lesson. I think you've learned a big ass lesson. Maybe it was a humbling experience, you know? But at least you learned, at least you grew, and you came out stronger, better, wiser, richer, badder, prettier, smarter. Whatever the fuck, I'm repeating myself. Libra, it's a bit of a heavier one, but I hope this helps you. I hope you enjoyed. I am done for today. I'm done talking. I need a moment of silence now. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know if it resonates. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Private readings are available down below, and I will see y'all later. Happy birthday.